Hello, my name is Jessica Reed, and today we are going to talk about how alcohol use and maternal age are factors that predict premature births. There are a lot of reasons for premature births, but specifically we will focus on alcohol use and maternal age of the mother's birth to see if these factors can predict premature births in infants. It is important to study these variables because alcohol use during pregnancy is a serious issue, and providing research and findings about alcohol use during pregnancy can help raise awareness to women who may struggle with an alcohol problem. Studying maternal age is also important to study because it can help women with an older maternal age who may be looking to have a baby later on in their life to see some more information about the chances of having a baby that is born prematurely. The two hypotheses for my study, my first one was alcohol use during pregnancy and how it can predict premature births. And my second hypothesis is maternal age during pregnancy and how it can predict premature births. I developed these two hypotheses from supporting studies. Gilstrom, Hellerstedt, and McGovern showed that tobacco and alcohol are the two most common substances linked to premature births. And another study that is supportive was McIntyre, Newborn Cook, and O'Brien, and they showed that mothers who have an older maternal age are more likely to have a baby that is born prematurely. Next, we will look at participants and procedures for the study. Using the current analysis from the NLSY 79 and the CNLSY 79 data sets. A sample of 855 women from the ages of 14 to 53 was started in 1979, and in 1986 all mothers had reported their age in years at the time of their first childbirth. The procedures consisted of mothers completing questionnaires about their children, and in 1983 maternal substance use during pregnancy was assessed to show if a child was born prematurely or not. When looking at the measures for the study, alcohol use was measured by asking pregnant women how frequently they consumed alcohol on a daily basis. 0 was for never and 7 for every day. Maternal age was measured by using a response scale where mother was considered a teen mother if she was between the ages of 14 and 19, and she was not considered a teen mother if she had her first child at the age 20 or older. This variable was measured by 0 for not a teen mom and 1 for a teen mom. To measure premature versus non-premature, a response scale was used where premature is 0 and 1 yes. This was calculated from mothers who answered a questionnaire that asked 3 questions, asking when their child was born and how old they were, and if they were premature or not. When looking at the results for hypothesis 1, this was tested by using a logistic regression for premature births versus non-premature births. The model showed that it was not significant at predicting group membership among children born on time versus born premature. The results for hypothesis 2 was tested by a Pearson chi-square analysis. Maternal age was the independent variable, and the baby's gestational age at birth was the dependent variable. This hypothesis was also not supported, and showing that non-teen mothers were equally as likely as teen mothers to have a baby born prematurely. The findings from this study suggest that there are no ways to significantly predict that alcohol use during pregnancy or women with an older maternal age during pregnancy can predict that if a baby will be born prematurely or not. Results were not consistent with my hypothesis because I was expecting to see more supportive results. And the take-home message from this study is that we cannot predict that maternal age during pregnancy or alcohol use during pregnancy can predict if a baby is going to be born prematurely or not. When looking at the limitations and future directions of the study, the future limitations were that data collection could have been flawed. Maybe mothers who did consume alcohol during their pregnancy may have not been completely honest when filling out their questionnaire about if they drank alcohol or not while they were pregnant. Since the findings of the study were inconclusive, future research could also focus on finding like unbiased or judgmental questions where women may not feel so judged when answering those type of questionnaires if they consumed alcohol or another substance, for example. Future research could also focus on a larger sample group of older maternal women who had babies later in life to see if their babies were born prematurely or not. By providing a larger sample size of a specific age group, this may help future research find supportive data. I would like to end with my acknowledgments for supporting studies that I used in my paper, which can be found at the end of the presentation. And thank you.